Heyo, folks, it's ES here, and welcome back to Melting Pot Commentaries. Yes, I'm joined by Giga and Kreg, and we're gonna be playing the worst Bloons Tower Defense game. As you can see, we have 3 difficulty choices. They all suck, by the way. Hey, I'm only playing on easy.
God, looking at it, it's so weird looking at this game knowing for the fact that 6 is already out by this
Bloons Tower Defense 6 is only on mobile. It's not on PC.
I know, and that sucks, but hey, at least we can still play 5 of them.
Oh god, Bloons Tower Defense 5 is beautiful.
Like, the only way to play 6 and record is if you have freaking, like, what, BlueStacks?
Probably. I mean, I think they added a lot more microtransactions in 6. Because that's what I've heard.
I guess that's why none of us has even bothered to play the PC or the mobile games, because microtransactions makes everything better, right, people? No.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, the microtransactions that existed in 4 and 5, they were pretty harmless. It's like some added stuff like new tracks, and a few things that made the game a little more fun.
And even then, there's a lot of shit in TD5 that's actually being updated.
Yeah, the Steam version of Bloons Tower Defense 5 is easily the best version.
Wait, there was
yeah, there's a Steam version. I have it.
I was gonna ask. 4 had microtransactions? I thought 4 was just like you had to be like sign up for something and then you could just get instant access to like 4th upgrades without needing to grind a bunch of balloons.
Nope. Bloons TD4 had microtransactions. It was very early in the days of the Ninja Kiwi website though, so...
God, I remember when Bloons Tower Defense 4 like first launched.
God.
I was in high school by then.
I was like...
Yeah, I think I was
like 12 when Bloons Tower Defense 4 launched. That was like my jam.
I remember playing like 4 in high school. Like, there was one time where I actually gotten up to like 200 rounds, and it's just like there was nothing stopping me.
Ah, yes. At that point, yeah, and everything on the map was just a sun god.
Sun gods are like stupidly overpowered.
Yeah, because just like it was like as soon as you have access to the Super Monkey, and as soon as you had like enough money to upgrade them all, and on top of that, you also had the freaking banana researches, so you can actually have a lot of money, and you just put a bunch of them on the field, and bam, you just broke the game.
Yep.
Yeah, so out of curiosity, why aren't you using like the
why aren't you upgrading?
Because tack shooters kind of suck. Like in the early Bloons TD games.
Usually once I start getting like my tack shooters upgraded.
I put tacks at like what, choke points?
Yeah, tack shooters are much better in like 3, but in 1 and 2 they suck. I beat Bloons Tower Defense 1 using nothing but dart monkeys, and only at the end got like a super monkey or 2. Here I only lose because the frame rate incredibly dropped, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna put up with this. Too much effort.
Hey.
But hey, Bloons TD2 introduced metal balloons. Or lead balloons, or whatever they're called. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've actually played a Bloons Tower Defense game.
Which I believe, if I remember correctly, you can only break by.
Yeah, you
hello, rainbow balloons.
You need explosions or fire to pop lead balloons.
You wanna know what was one of my favorite balloons from like 4 would have to be the freaking glue, the glue gunners, especially the ones with the freaking corrosive like glue.
Oh god, glue gunners at the start of a track with corrosive glue is just GG.
It's just like hearing them pop is like this is your earliest form of actually Yeah, this is technically... You could technically count this as ASMR.
Got the bomb tower. Got the bomb towers in the earlier games.
Yeah.
I'm too used to them looking like cannons.
I didn't know my freaking permanent marker shot bombs now.
Yeah, it looks like a mark. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like a marker cap.
Who took my permanent marker? Oh, you were looking for this? I was using the cap for blowing up balloons. Sorry.
What are you smoking?
It's just like, what did I tell you? No science outside of your dang science.
Oh, by the way, I'm sure you've seen that explosion sprite made many times before.
It's a stock explosion.
Yep.
Yeah. Oddly enough, I remember it from this one, like, Sonic Flash game that was actually, hilariously enough, a rip-off of Ultimate Flash Sonic.
Oh,
there was a rip-off of Ultimate Flash Sonic?
There was?
Yeah, you guys ever heard of Sonic?
No.
It was a Flash game that basically acted like that basically acted like Ultimate Flash Sonic.
So essentially a ROM hack of a fan game.
Essentially, but here's the funny thing. The plot was that like, if I remember, the plot was that Sonic and Tails were like fleeing to Earth for something, but their ship crashes, and in the process they get turned into humans, and Eggman's fault up to Earth. The first zone, which was originally Leaf Forest in Ultimate Flash Sonic, actually got changed to like a dystopian, ruined London.
I have never heard of this.
I cannot make this shit up. This actually exists.
Does it still exist? I'm gonna have to look this up.
Yes, it still exists.
So essentially, Gajinka Sonic before Gajinka Sonic. Do you remember that demo?
I've never played that.
It was a Sage 2010 demo, and going to be honest, I found like Sage 2010 to be one of the better Sages. I will always say that Sage 2014 was one of the worst. So many bad.
Was that the one that was? Was that the one that was infested?
It was either.
Or was that 2017?
It was either full. Like, there were very few good ones. Like the biggest example of the only good ones was freaking Overture. Which still is only one.
Wasn't Overture in Sage 2015?
Sage 2015 didn't happen.
I know the Overture was in the same Sage as Blue Core's Sonic 4.
You mean Blue Core's many 2004 test demos that I swear was like dug up like from years ago? Because it looks that way.
I'm pretty sure that better games existed in 2004.
You know, while we're on the subject of Sonic fan games, you gotta admire like what Ultimate Flash Sonic was able to do back then, because
God, Ultimate Flash Sonic was the shit. I remember finding out about the cheat codes.
It's just like, you gotta be real here. Like that on a Flash engine in 2000, like what year was it? Like 2004. Like back then, like. Jeez, like how long was that before Sonic Worlds existed?
I mean, Ultimate Flash Sonic was just impressive. Anyone ever play Sonic Smash Brothers?
I've heard of it.
I want to say I did. I don't remember.
It's basically just a Flash Smash clone. And with a bunch of Sonic characters, and the things you can do with it are pretty fun. Like you can play as the super forms separately, and so But like, the super forms actually had healing. They could heal over time.
Was it a more functional version of, like, say, Smash Flash 1? You remember that?
It used a different engine.
Needs more talking. You know, yes, maybe you shouldn't have sold all your Dark Monkeys.
Yeah.
I don't know if it actually reflects in the video, but there is a point where the frame rate started to just drop, and I'm just like unable to do things.
Like this tab is not responding.
Oh, I hate that shit when it happens.
You wanna know what's worse than what's not responding? When Vegas decides, I don't wanna render past this frame. I'm gonna stay stuck on this frame for the past few minutes. Probably gonna make the rest of the video like this, and to the point where I'm like, great, I have to render that part, then render the rest, and then open another thing and render the both of them together just so it renders past that frame. Which is something I had to do in the CTR RAWs twice.
Sony Vegas seems like it's just too much of a hassle to work with.
Yeah, but it's the only editing software that actually has pretty decent features, because it's just like, and it's the only one I could buy for $25 at a certain time, because all the other ones are like, oh, you want these essential features? Buy it! Like I tried Lightworks, but if I wanted to use the caption features, it's locked behind the paywall. It's just like, excuse me, I'm the one person who barely has a budget and needs features like that. Look for crap. Like what?
They have like the annoying ass.
Yeah, because when I tried using Camtasia, yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't even like.
What version were you
9,
using? 9
and
that's the problem. I use 8, and when I keep tricking it out to use the demo version, it doesn't have the
problem was that if I wanted to use it, I would have had to disconnect my Ethernet cable, then reconnect it, and I didn't want to do that repetitively.
I mean, Giga, are you telling me that you didn't want to use unregistered HyperCam 2?
I used unregistered HyperCam 3.
Oh, damn. Where'd you
Those
get that?
were some of the first videos I've ever made.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yes.
Man, where'd you get that? At the future of 2500? No, this is the part where the frame rate's gonna start dropping because of so many fucking balloons.
Wouldn't it have been a wise idea for you to get like...
Boomerang throwers sucking too. Pretty much.
We're not on Rule 34, guys. Jeez. I'm not sure. I'm not. No. Forget I asked.
Damn it, Giga. You just had to say that.
Monkey glue.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's.
You could place down glue. It's super effective.
So essentially, spider's web. If you're saying it's super effective.
No, that was me being sarcastic because it's not at all useful. It sucks.
You're better off having. Yeah,
I was planning on doing that when I had enough.
Well, that's what I did. Like, that's what I usually do. The first thing I do is just like keep my current monkeys and then just keep updating them, upgrading them. Blah. They're not robots.
Yeah, boomerang throwers are much way better in the later games. And this is gonna be the part where the frame rate starts dying. Yep, there goes the frame rate.
Dead. Oh no, you're not.
And you're just deciding on what to do.
So I'm just trying to look for ones I haven't upgraded yet. And then selling them. So I can have money to... I don't know why I was selling... Oh wait, I was trying to get the Super Monkey upgrades. That's what I was trying to do.
Because they're like bloody expensive. Yeesh!
Yeah,
look at that range!
Super Monkey's range upgrades can like encompass the entire map.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the downside of Super Monkeys is that they don't have any sort of piercing upgrade. I don't remember. All I know about laser vision was that it popped frozen in lids.
You know, I need... Look.
Or no, wait, I'm thinking...
You know, I have a woke moment
I
for you
plasma
guys.
that pops lids, but I know the lasers pop frozen.
When will we get an emulator that emulates Ninja Kiwi and Cool Math games?
Oh god, Cool Math games. That was where I played the first 3. The owner of Cool Math Games refused to put 4 on there because of the microtransactions.
I mean, understandably so, because because it's just like you wouldn't want to have you wouldn't want to deal with something that's not really on your site.
Yeah, and also that's kind of not stuff for kids to be looking at.
Thinking about it, wouldn't Wario be like the king of microtransactions?
Well, he already makes micro games.
Are you telling me that Wario is the one who owns Candy Crush Saga?
No.
And this is where I die.
No. Knowing Wario, it's booger.
Because the frame rate just shit the bed there, and that's the point where I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm going on to 3.
Yeah, and meanwhile on 3, someone else is doing Bloons Tower Defense CD.
God fucking damn it, Giga.
You know, I gotta wonder if we're gonna have like a compilation of every time you said that, or every time anyone has said that or sent me to the trash can.
That would be a counter that would take a lot of effort to make. It would probably be at least an hour long. What are you doing?
MM2.
Oh god fucking damn it.
I still remember your reaction to that when we did the Mega Man 2 Let's Play.
God
Anyways,
fucking damn it.
Anyways, we'll see you in 3.
See you for Bloons TD3, the better one.
Au revoir.